Hello! So, today is the 4th of November 2019, which means three things. One, it's properly winter. Two, my brother is no longer in his early 20s. And three, it's the fourth day of NaNoWriMo 2019. Today I'm going to talk about making time and how you can make time throughout the rest of the month for NaNoWriMo. I'm talking about this now as opposed to my first video because I feel that it's now that you're going to find it tricky to make time. Now that you're getting back into the normal routine, it's not the weekend anymore, so you're back at work, all those kind of things. So I'm going to talk about that in a second. Today was a pretty good day for me writing, right? Today was a pretty good day writing-wise. I wrote 1,680 words. So again, I'm getting a little bit above the golden number of 1,667. As I said in yesterday's video, what you really want to do is you want to try in the early days to get the word count higher so that when you're running out of steam and running out of ideas, you have more time and you're not panicking, as I said, on the 25th with 10,000 words left to go. I'm now on a total of 7,876, so I'm creeping up to that 10k mark, which I'm really happy about. I managed this because I used the NaNoWriMo Calculator, a spreadsheet that I made on Google Drive. If you look down in the thingamabob, you'll find a link to it. It's totally free. It's just for writers to use. If you haven't started using it yet, or if you're finding this later in the NaNoWriMo journey, you can still use it. Just go down to whatever date it is that you start to use it and just put in the total amount of words you have on that date. I'll put a link in the description as well to the video describing how to use the calculator properly. So how can you make time to write? The way I like to say it is that your day as it is, before you started NaNoWriMo, before you're even writing, your day is already full. What you have to do is you have to figure out what fills your day. So obviously there's some things that you can never cut out, like sleep. Although I'm sure there's many writers out there who have cut a bit of sleep in order to write, but you shouldn't. Anyway, so you'll have sleep, you'll have your kind of the things you must do. If you're working, you have to go to work. If you're not working, you already have other commitments. Things like your chores around the house, making sure the fridge is full, making sure that there's clean dishes around, making sure that the kids get to school, making sure that the dog gets walked, all those things. So they have to go next after sleep, obviously. But then it's the rest of the stuff you need to look at. When I was writing The Longest Night, I took a look at my day and figured out, well, what can I cut out? So I started watching a little bit less TV, going to bed a little bit earlier so I could get up earlier and write before I went to work. That's one way you can do it. Another way you can make time is don't try to do it all in one solid chunk. Today, I'm happy enough that what I managed to do is I actually got up earlier than normal, wrote a couple of hundred words in the morning, and then I wrote the last couple of hundred this evening when I got home. So you can do it like that. It doesn't all have to be one solid block. You can write a couple of words here and there. If you're lucky enough to write on something online like Google Docs or something like that, you can write on your phone when you're waiting in a big long queue, when you're sitting in your and having your lunch. I mean, it's all about just finding those little times just to put out a couple of words. Even if you only write a sentence, that's one less sentence that you have to do later on when it's coming up to midnight. This is one of 5 lessons that I learned when I was writing my first novel. So I'll have a link to the other 4 lessons because they're not really, they don't pertain to NaNoWriMo as strongly as making time does. But it's there in the description if you want to check it out. So that's it for today. As I said, very short video, but a short video is better than no video at all. Just like 10 words is better than none. So let me know, first of all, what are you going to cut out of your day to make room for NaNoWriMo? If you're not somebody who writes often, what are you going to sacrifice in order to get that novel done? As well as that, I was looking through and I'm getting a couple of views and it's nice to have you all here watching, but I'm noticing a few of you aren't subscribed, which means when I put up a new video, you won't know about it straight away. So be sure to subscribe if you want to learn more and follow me through the journey of NaNoWriMo. And that's it for today. So just remember, the most important thing is to keep writing, and remember that only you can tell your story. Bye.